Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCAT-TV studio, I'm your host, Annie Duda. Seniors, be sure to check your email to complete a Google form for graduation items. There will be a SAGA club meeting on Wednesday, November 18th during lunch 2 in Miss Scala's room. 10th grade members should check in with their lunch teacher before attending. New members are always welcome. Hope to see you there. There will be a German club meeting on Friday, November 20th at the beginning of Lunch and Learn 1 in B201, Herr Kiefer's room, or virtually. Everybody is welcome. Cultural games are planned. There will be a French club meeting on Wednesday, November 18th during Lunch and Learn 1 in Miss Antolik's room, C201. New members are welcome. Here are more details about the club. We go now to Jaden Alessi with the 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today, be prepared for light snow showers with a high of 41 and a low of 26. Tomorrow, expected to be partially sunny with a high of 41 and a low of 26. Thursday, expect a high of 57 and a low of 42 with cloudy weather. That's the 3-day forecast. Back to you, Annie.
Thanks, Jaden. Tryouts for 9th grade basketball will be November 23rd, 24th, and 25th at 3:30 in the junior high gym. Practices will be between 1 hour and 30 minutes and 1 hour and 45 minutes. You must have all of your physical information turned in to the athletic office by Friday, November 20th at 3:30 p.m. or you will not be able to participate in tryouts. There are no exceptions. See Mr. Pratt if you have any questions. We go now to Luke Hamady for more on sports news.
Here is your Wildcat Sports Report for today. The best cross-country runners in Pennsylvania travel to Park View Course at Hershey Park on Saturday, November 7th for the PIAA State Championship. Senior Dante Frescura had to wait all day for his chance to run at. He was scheduled for the final race of the day. He finished the course just at 17:37, and when the results for all 4 races were merged together, he placed 59th among the best runners in the states. His place was the best by a Wildcat boy in over 25 years. Congrats, Dante. We go to sports reporter Brandon Feather with a look at what is happening in the world of sports.
Thanks, Luke. Your Pittsburgh Steelers win big 36-10 against the Bengals to advance their record to 9-0 for the first time in franchise history. They look to keep the streak going next week against the Jaguars. That's all for sports. Back to you, Annie.
Thanks, Brendan. Are you interested in pursuing a career in engineering? If so, you may want to take notice of the Young Engineers program. We go now to Joe Kosich with more on the topic.
Good morning, Greater Latrobe. I'm down here in the rain at Rotary Park, where the Young Engineers program recently spent a month building and constructing rockets, and they launched them just out in the field here. This was just one of many projects students and Young Engineers are going to partake in. Stay tuned to learn more about the Young Engineers program and why I think you should join. Young Engineers is a class partnered with Kennemetal to encourage students to pursue a career in STEM and to provide students with opportunities related to engineering, like the model rocket projects. This was just one of the various projects Young Engineers has done to help and encourage students to learn more about STEM. I had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Glamp, who teaches the Young Engineers course and explains more about the course.
The Young Engineers program was originally intended to give students an interest into engineering and allow them to see what engineers do, because a lot of times that term's pretty broad and students don't understand it. Through the past 10 years, I have seen a lot of students that have gone through the program that stuck with engineering in college, or they may have gone into some other type of STEM field and have gone on to a career in engineering or STEM.
While keeping students in the community, Young Engineers also serves to prepare students for engineering in college, where their first-year classes may be very similar. Along with this, there are many other reasons why students should learn STEM.
So I think teaching STEM is important because it gives students critical thinking and problem-solving skills. I know that that's often related to STEM, but those types of skills don't develop from one class or one activity or one experiment. They can take a lot of time to develop. It doesn't happen overnight.
I interviewed Jake Knoll, who is a Young Engineers student. He told me what his biggest takeaway has been from Young Engineers, and it was very similar to what Mr. Glamp had described.
I think Young Engineers really helped me with critical thinking and problem solving skills, being able to, find a goal and then do what you need to get there and fix whatever doesn't work.
And with that student testimony, it is clear to see that the Young Engineers program does indeed benefit students and is a productive and valuable course to take here at Greater Latrobe. Following the conclusion of the Model Rocket Unit, the students and Young Engineers are eagerly awaiting the beginning of a new assignment and are ready to apply the skills they've learned in the class to STEM-related problems. As you can see, the Young Engineers program is working hard to provide students with opportunities in engineering. It is also working hard to ensure that students have a bright future in whatever field they choose. Reporting for WCAT-TV, this has been Joe Kozic.
Thanks, Joe. We go now to Alexis Coletti with Wildcat World News.
Good morning, Wildcats. A 1970s serial killer known as the Yorkshire Ripper died of coronavirus in the UK. Typhoon Vamco is heading for Vietnam after killing 67 people in the Philippines. And finally, scientists have discovered a galaxy more than 12 billion light years away that has the same layout as the Milky Way. That's all for Wildcat World News. Now here's Harley Cochran with entertainment news.
Thanks, Alexis. The People's Choice Awards was held this Sunday. Here's a look at some of the winners. The People's Champion Award was presented to Tyler Perry. Tracee Ellis Ross was awarded with the Fashion Icon Award. And finally, People's Icon Award was awarded to Jennifer Lopez. Now back to Annie in the studio.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT TV News. Have a great day, Latrobe.